Hey everyone, welcome to the We Like Wrestling podcast. I'm Jared. I'm here with Justin.
Cheers.
John.
Hey everybody.
Unfortunately, we do not have our guest that I said last week.
He went back. He went home to Ohio. Yeah. How you can leave Ohio and then want to go back, I don't know.
With a detour in Chicago.
Yeah, it's whatever.
We had Wes here this past week.
Check out the video vlog.
Yeah,
or I guess that's redundant, huh? Just vlog.
Yeah. Him and I did we went to Jake's, did a toy hunt during the toy show there.
Got some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
LOD Hasbro's. Rick Rude.
So he made an appearance in the vlog, and then we found another guest while going to Ephrata, Pennsylvania. Ref Larry was at...
Oh, you put him on the vlog?
I did.
Oh, cool. Okay. Did you filmed his stuff? You put him over?
Yes.
Cool.
He has a school in Coplay, Pennsylvania. Wrestle Factory. He does referee seminars. Definitely recommend checking Mother Tucker's out for all those collectibles. He has a lot of cool stuff. I wish...
he really does.
I wish I had like.
I still wish I would have pulled the trigger on that Bullet Club belt a long time ago.
That's no longer there.
Yeah, no, it hasn't been there for a while.
Yeah.
It's like when I was ready to pull the trigger, it sold. Someone else did it. Maybe I'll find it online.
It's a neat little store.
It is.
Yeah.
So we had some fun with Wes while he was here for a short amount of time. Hopefully we will have him on.
Played with his body.
Hopefully we will have him on in a future episode. Hopefully he can make it for Legends as well.
Yeah.
But this weekend is SummerSlam.
Woo! Detroit.
One of the big four in Motor City. I'm not too hyped for it.
I am. What? Oh my God! This is it.
Overall,
this is finishing the real story, not that bullshit story Cody Rhodes wants you to finish. The real story is being told.
By the way, I recommend the Cody documentary on Peacock.
I haven't watched. So it's just one episode. It's not multi-episode.
It's 2 hours long.
Oh, it's just 2 hours.
I've watched like 20 minutes and I'm hooked already. So
it's WWE produced, so I'm guessing they're going to gloss over it.
It's A&E produced, technically.
Yeah, so they might mention AEW?
Yeah, they mention ROH. They have ROH footage.
Oh, okay.
And probably New Japan footage,
and I'm willing to bet Dylan produced it.
Maybe.
He likes Dylan.
Although they're going to do like the Sting one where it was like, WCW closed up and Sting retired for 12 years.
Yeah.
Then he showed up in WWE.
No, that's WWE one.
It was like...
Yeah. No, this is I think this is A&E produced.
Oh, so
it's on Peacock, but it's not.
It's not a WWE.
Not WWE.
Okay, so then they might mention it.
It's like the like those.
They had a week-long thing of biographies.
Yeah, the biographies that they did like Rivals. They did that like Lost Treasures. That's all A&E produced.
Okay, I didn't see any of that stuff, but
and then Justin.
I saw a couple of them.
Justin watched the most recent Dark Side.
Oh, Bash of the Beach. Yeah, that was pretty boring. I'm looking forward to Marty Jannetty next week. Bash of the Beach 2000. Bash of the Beach 2000. It's almost like the Screwjob. It's like the WCW version of Screwjob. It's been talked about to death. Okay, so we heard a little more of Vince Russo's side of the story, but other than that, it's been talked about to death. And was it the nail in the coffin for WCW? Was anything the nail in the coffin?
They were
but
winding down.
It was. I mean, they didn't last a whole year after that incident. That was in July of 2000. They were closed by March of 2001.
Towards the end. And I don't know Vince Russo personally, but I don't know how much of him you can believe.
And that's kind of what Bischoff gets at, is like, if that's what he thinks, why would this happen? And why would this happen? That he's like created his own narrative in his head. It was almost a Vince Russo Dark Side, just only talking about that WCW incident. They should do a whole Dark Side of Vince Russo.
Kind of I don't want to say bullshit.
He did do one good thing. I give it to him. He did one really good thing, and that's he gave the second black WCW champion. That there was 8 years in between the first and second, but still.
So speaking of Marty and Bischoff, they just
ain't that some shit?
Just announced
synchronicity.
Legends September 16th. New guests are Marty
Eric
Jannetty,
Bischoff,
Eric Bischoff,
Gary Michael Capetta.
Yeah.
This is Sting.
We were around Bischoff in MCW, but we didn't really get to meet him too much.
Yeah.
So hopefully at
Hopefully his line won't be. Well, no. Hopefully his line is as long. but hopefully he has more time on his hands.
Yeah, because he's not
Because he's
going
not
to
going to be
show.
doing that show,
Yeah.
right? He did 83 weeks while he was at Maryland.
Marty
So, yeah.
was at the first Legends Fan Fest,
Second.
or last year's.
Yeah, he
Okay.
was wearing an
Okay.
Atlanta Falcons jersey.
And then,
remember
so
it.
these figures
Maybe it was
here,
the first year, actually. I don't know.
Mark Henry and Al Snow, or Mark, whatever.
They will be our guests.
Courtesy of us, we will be bringing Al Snow and Mark Henry. Al Snow, you have 2 chances to meet. September 15th at Three Legacies Wrestling in Lancaster. He will just be there for the show.
And that is their 1-year anniversary show.
1-year anniversary, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot more.
Wow, a year
exciting-
already. Wow.
Yeah.
And then September 16th at Legends, you can meet both of these along with 3 other members of Nation.
Yep.
Nation of Domination, Mark Henry, Ron Simmons, whatever you know him as.
Yeah.
Kama and D'Lo Brown.
Godfather, whatever you know him as.
Papa Shango.
Yeah.
Yeah. All 4 of them together for the first time since WWE.
Yeah.
Do not miss this rare opportunity.
Yeah, very cool.
I'm excited to be around all 4 of them at once. We will talk more about that later. SummerSlam, the main event.
As we're going to hit on first.
Is whatever you pay.
That's the most talked about.
It's double main event.
You don't go
Triple
for
main
the
event.
for the bottom
Triple
up.
main event, a.k.a. no main event. What's the triple? What's the third?
Is this the triple or is India the triple? I don't know.
What's the triple? What's
Seth and
Seth and Finn.
The other world championship.
Yeah. And then
So
what's
2
the-
world titles and a blood feud.
A grudge match. Yeah.
Yeah.
Finish my story. My story's so good. I'm Dusty's son. Read my story.
Wait, that guy there?
Oh, well, yeah, sorry. I hit the mic. Yeah, I'm wearing Dusty.
That's Cody's dad.
No.
So what's the card? What's the full card?
No, the NXT kids are his kids.
The whole
I'm
8
his
match
real kid.
card for SummerSlam.
There's a SummerSlam Battle Royal.
Oh, that's going to be on the pre-show. What's it for?
I just say.
We want on the show. Okay, here you go.
Who's in it?
So far, LA Knight, Sheamus, Ciampa, Nakamura,
Jesus.
Alpha Academy.
As over as LA Knight is.
Everybody who's not on the show, I'm guessing.
But at least has a name that people want to see at SummerSlam.
As over as he is.
so, like,
So-
Austin Theory doesn't have a match again.
Jay and Roman are going to go an hour. I really think so. They're going to have a really long match. If we're talking about we can't put a bunch of people on the card because something has to happen.
So-
It's got to be them two going a super long time, right?
It's the what did they call it? The
Tribal.
tribal
Something.
combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Which
no,
basically means there'll be a lot of gaga.
no blood relatives. I think I saw that or heard that.
I
No
don't
blood
know.
relatives. So who shows up?
The Rock.
No, Tamina.
I mean, with the strike, it's possible now.
It's Tamina, obviously.
Or Nia. Or she is related, right?
I don't know.
Okay, so Roman and Jay
Noemi.
have to main event, right? Like that has to be the last match.
Yeah. If not, I'm turning it off.
I kind of hope LA Knight wins the Battle Royal just because I like him.
I mean, that's just because that's so far the name that should win. Unless like something cool like Bray comes back or something.
He should have won Money in the Bank too. He's super over. And
Well, that's a good heel turn. I always say that's the best heel turn is the guy that's over but not winning, finally going, well, fuck you. If I don't care that the fans like me, I want to win, so I'm going to start cheating. It's always the best heel turn.
Punk. Yeah.
Ronda and Shayna in an MMA style match.
Ooh, they should do it in a
Octagon.
no. Well, yes, but what was it called? It wasn't called an octagon.
Oh, when Blackman did it with
Blackman.
Severin.
Yeah,
And
it's
Shamrock.
like the weapons cage.
Lion's Den.
Lion's
Lion's
Den.
Den.
Yes,
Yeah.
it should be a Lion's Den match. But no, actually, it would be better if they did the Riddle match. What was that called?
Oh yeah, the scaffolding.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
with Seth. Yeah,
that was
yeah,
called
yeah.
something
no
too.
ropes.
Yeah,
I forget what they called that, but yeah.
Is that going to be like a cinematic match? Because they don't have an octagon.
no,
I mean,
they have the Raw Underground.
They're probably just
yeah.
gonna
Maybe that's what. Maybe Shane McMahon will show up and host it in the Raw Underground.
and maybe he'll beat them both.
He probably will.
Put himself.
They're probably
in.
gonna do it in the ring and just have it be, instead of like suplexes and stuff.
It's gonna
it'll
be
more.
Yeah. I mean, let them shoot. Who cares?
They are like best friends, so
Yeah.
they'll protect each other.
I think Shayna can realistically kick Ronda's ass.
and that's Ronda's last
know.
match.
unless
right?
it's like ground, and then
Ronda's contract runs out at SummerSlam. So
I think she's
should
done
be-
with wrestling.
So this would be, I mean, that'd be a good way for her to go out, is putting over her friend.
Yeah, let Shayna win.
Shayna should have been world champ. But
Like
women's-
world champ,
women's
like
champ.
she should beat Roman.
She should be the one. Ricochet versus Logan Paul.
That's gonna be
That's
exciting.
going to be pretty cool.
I don't think they're
So
going
the
to touch the
same
mat. They might
day-
just fly around.
That's going head to head with Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz.
Hopefully not at the same time.
I mean, yeah. I got to believe so.
It's gonna suck. Well, I guess it depends. Like boxing is.
They aren't
MMA
exactly the
is
same crowd. A lot of the same.
It's not, but it's still pay per view.
Yeah.
It's buys.
Gunther versus Drew McIntyre for the Intercontinental.
Banger.
Yeah,
They're going to beat the hell out of each other.
Getting old though.
Yeah.
It's getting played out.
Yeah. Does Drew finally beat Gunther?
But who cares?
I mean, Gunther is.
move Gunther on
No,
the legs.
he's only like a few days from being the longest reigning Intercontinental champion.
400 days.
He's not 400 days away.
Yeah. He's third right now. Yeah.
What?
No, he was second. No.
Honky Tonk had it for like 18 months. That's the record, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
No one beat Honky, did they?
No.
I think Shelton had it for a
Gunther's
while.
like days away.
And Shelton had it for like a year. I think he's second, isn't he?
I think Macho Man was second.
Oh,
I
could
might be confusing that with.
I know
Roman
Jericho
Reigns,
has the
but
most, right? 9?
He has the most reigns.
Yeah, or did the Miz pass
Yeah,
him?
it's not about Reigns, right? Okay, so Honky Tonk Man is at 553.
Like-
Sorry, 453. That's the longest. He just beat Macho Man on 4 days ago. He hit 414. Macho Man was 413.
So about a month away.
Pedro Morales is 424.
Oh, I forgot about him, yeah.
So he's not many days away. I don't know what it is now.
So then Roman
From-
was 1400. All right.
Yeah, from beating Honky Tonk.
Just seems like Gunther's had it a while.
As long as he keeps it after SummerSlam, he's going to beat Pedro because he was only 10 days away, and that was 4 days ago. So, as long as he keeps it at SummerSlam, he beats Pedro. And
He was in
then,
the second all time.
yeah, and then Honky Tonk is 453.
And Gunther's been defending.
Greatest Intercontinental champion of all time.
Matt Cardona commented on WWE's post about that it said, "Don't forget my legendary one-day reign." That's good. Chris Van Vliet commented, "Just a matter of time."
Hopefully. I mean, we will, but hopefully we get to interact with Cardona.
I gotta believe that they want to put it on Gunther because, like, put that title, put the most IC, get it on a new guy. I mean, look at the company he's in. They're all old. You know,
And kids.
Macho's dead. I believe Pedro's dead.
If not, he's old.
Yeah, and Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah, if you're like my son, you don't know who any of those people are.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows who Macho is, of course, but
Yeah.
Asuka versus Charlotte versus Bianca
Don't care.
for the women's. Does EO cash in? That's what everyone's worried about.
I don't
She
care
should
about
cash in Friday. Although is she on SmackDown or?
that. I don't know. The draft doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, she's on SmackDown. I mean, yeah, we still have SmackDown Friday.
We do still have SmackDown.
So they might add a match or
Yeah.
add more people to the Battle Royal, I guess.
I don't know that the Charlotte being part of it again is it's
And I'm kind
blah.
of like
She shows up and gets right for the belt.
like Bianca's kind of. Like,
I lost
Yeah.
interest in her a while ago.
And I'm not a fan of Asuka, so
If they
I am.
turn Bianca heel and put her with her husband and Lashley in that group, maybe.
Why? Because she's black.
That's how they book it. But that might spice her up, I guess, change up her character a little bit.
sometimes you need a. I mean, she was the same gimmick in NXT.
Well, she was heel in NXT, wasn't she?
She was mostly heel in NXT.
Or she's like a tweener.
I mean, yeah, calling yourself the EST,
That's
It's kind of heelish.
yeah, it's heelish.
I'm excited for Ricochet and Logan Paul.
And then
Yeah.
it's Cody and Brock.
Don't care. God, who cares anymore? How long is this story gonna last?
Till Mania.
Yeah,
Well, this is the final boss that he can't beat.
it's not. He didn't beat Roman. What? He
That's
hasn't
true.
beaten any bosses.
All right,
So
well,
after
this
he-
is the
after-
level that he can't beat.
So he's going to win the Rumble again and go after Roman again?
No.
People are getting sick of him like
he's
they do
losing to
Cena.
Brock. He's losing to Brock.
They're tied 1-1, right?
Yeah.
He's losing.
And then it's Seth.
They
and-
can't have. If Cody wins, Roman keeps the belt. I'm calling that right now. If Cody wins, Roman keeps the belt. They can't send you home with 2 huge babyface victories without a heel going over and making you go, damn, but this guy, you know.
Well,
If Cody wins-
Finn might go over.
Finn's
That's-
not like a heel.
If Cody wins, that's
People are
huge.
looking. That's a match people want the match.
'Cause they can go. Yeah.
And yeah, this is where you want to see Cody triumph, and you also want to see Jay triumph. It's fucking. It's a little too much jerking off if it's 2 triumphs, you know.
Yeah, if Cody's match is first and he wins, the place is going to go nuts. Then if
And
Jay wins,
If Jay wins,
they're going to forget about Cody just won.
yeah,
That's going to
right, exactly.
overshadow.
Exactly,
So you have, yeah.
exactly.
I feel like if Jay wins, he's not going to get a serious run.
He gets a Kofi run.
Or Priest.
That's true.
cashes
I
in,
mean, Priest could cash in, so
like a transition.
I mean, Cody had it. I mean,
Yeah.
Kofi had it for what?
just
like
because he
3
beats
months?
Roman, he doesn't need the belt. His accolade will go down as being the one that dethroned Roman.
His title is Tribal Chief.
The tribal,
Yeah.
I don't.
But I said, like, does his brother turn? Like, I'm the one who convinced you to leave
Which
the group.
one?
Oh, yeah.
But I don't.
Well,
know,
Solo turns on Roman. Does Jimmy turn on Jay?
but with
I'm
the
telling you, the
tribal-
best way to end this is everybody leaves Roman at the end of the match.
But I don't.
Everybody, including Paul Heyman, walks away from Roman, and he is broken and defeated in the ring by himself. It's okay. We finally saw the heel, the big monster, get slayed, and he has nothing left. Now that garners sympathy
He's lost
when
his
he
belts,
comes back.
lost his
He can
family,
be a
yeah.
face. He go away, come back at the Rumble.
He's got to go away
Yeah.
for a while, though.
Go away and come back at the Rumble.
Take a long
Yeah.
earned
I mean, he's
vacation.
very long.
He's part-time as it is, but he needs to
But even still,
go
he's
away.
given everything to this story.
He's earned
For 3 years or
break.
whatever.
But I don't know where I saw it or heard it, but I thought it was like no blood relatives allowed.
Who cares? That means nothing.
But like if this is just Roman and Jay, does Sammy come out and help Jay? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, actors are on strike in Hollywood, so maybe
That's
The
what I
Rock
mean.
is
Yeah, I don't-
available.
It's The Rock.
Yeah.
That-
Rock
If
has
he's
been
there,
rumored since
if
the
he's there,
Rumble.
somebody needs to talk to him about being in Hamburg on September 16th.
with the rest of his boys.
Yeah.
Don't let it be Rikishi, for goodness sakes. I liked him in his day, but not now.
That's blood relative though.
I don't know where this came from,
I
so
don't know.
I'm not gonna entertain that idea.
So-
You could be right, you could be wrong. I don't know.
Seth and Finn, give them 30 minutes and just let them
It's
go.
gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
And
It's,
let
it's
them
always
go.
good. Every time they touch, it's
Isn't
good.
it,
Good wrestling.
Who said that Seth is rumored to take some time off?
Wes had told me that that's what he saw.
Yeah.
That and Becky are both scheduled to take vacation.
Oh yeah, is Becky wrestling Trish at all?
It's not on the card.
It's on
They bumped it
SmackDown.
to a Raw 2 weeks
Or
from
Raw,
now
yeah.
Okay.
in Canada.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Same with Theory and Escobar. That got bumped to a SmackDown.
That's weird.
How do you not have?
You had a
put all
huge
that-
tournament, and then you don't have it at SummerSlam.
You put all that time and effort pushing.
Why do you need to book
Theory.
SummerSlam for him like mine?
Theory wasn't even on the last pay-per-view. He's been...
He's been pretty much non-existent since
Yeah.
Mania.
The tag belts aren't on the line because Owens is hurt.
Like Theory beat Cena.
And the other, Rhea doesn't have a match. The other women's champ.
Yeah. Dom's not on the card.
No.
Dom's NXT more now, I guess.
I mean, he's just a champion there. That doesn't mean he's NXT.
Only Finn is the only one that has anything to do.
Oh, Priest.
I mean,
I'm
Priest
sure.
will be
Weird,
there.
weird SummerSlam card.
Yeah,
It's odd.
especially for I don't know if this is H or Vince.
I don't know.
Apparently, Vince isn't shit again.
Yeah.
The SEC is going after him now.
Yeah, who cares?
So are
It's
we
untouchable.
are you gonna fantasy book Finn and Seth? With Damian
I
Priest.
mean, it's pretty simple. Yeah, you gotta have Priest cash in on whoever wins that match.
on Finn.
Well, so either Finn, he takes the title from Finn, and that kills the Judgment Day, or he takes the title from Seth because Finn couldn't do it, and now I'm the leader of the Judgment Day, and there's that internal struggle.
I mean, during the match on what was it, SmackDown? Or it might have been Raw. Priest against Seth.
Oh, it was a tag match.
So
Priest and Dom versus Seth and...
Seth was on the floor, was on the mat.
Yeah.
Priest was standing up, and he wanted the briefcase. Finn grabbed it, but hesitated to give it to him. So, some tension.
I mean,
Where's Edge been?
if Finn wins it and then right away loses it to Priest, I feel bad for Finn. It'd be twice he's had a belt for...
Yeah.
Well, the first time was, what, 24 hours he had it?
No, I mean, he pretty much lost it that night because he had to relinquish it from being hurt.
He relinquished it.
He had a
next
reign
night.
of like 5 minutes. So this would be, So then you turn Finn face?
Yeah. Yeah, Priest is a better heel.
Yeah, he's the monster.
I mean, Finn's a good heel. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'd keep Priest the monster heel, especially as a champion. Especially if Jay gets it.
Finn helped Gargano become a heel.
Yeah,
So
he could do the same for Priest.
yeah.
And everyone likes Finn. Like, nobody boos him even as a heel.
That's
He's
what I'm
just so
saying.
popular.
Like you said about how oh well, what if Finn wins? Well, that's a heel winning, but it's not. He's not winning as a heel. He doesn't. Nobody's going to care that heel won. That nobody's going to.
Dom is like the heel. No one likes Dom.
Dom has heat. Yeah.
I don't get it. I like him. I like
Well, I
it.
mean, you're not supposed to like him. That's the point.
Yeah, I get that, but I like it.
Like,
I
Rhea
think
gets
he's really
cheered.
good.
Everyone loves Rhea.
He's got
You see that video of Dom? He was answering fans' questions, and somebody asked if
something
he'll
about your
ever
daddy, and he was like,
reconcile with your dad.
and he's like, I wish I could, but he passed away.
He's like, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
It's good, man. He's good. He's good. Maybe him and MJF shared a couple hotel rooms. Taught him how to be a heel.
I saw he got a tattoo.
Oh yeah.
Villain on his neck.
Oh,
Dom did. Like right here.
is it real?
Yes.
Yeah, he got a real tattoo.
God,
Says villain.
what the fuck do you do when you turn face?
That's tough.
That's a stupid tattoo.
I think it said. I don't know if it said. It said.
I think it said Viano or
Viano,
like the Spanish.
Oh, so yeah, nobody knows what the fuck that is.
I mean, that mask guy from WCW.
Which one?
Oh, yeah, there was
Number 8?
Also, another milestone. As we're recording this today, Wednesday, 200 episodes of Dynamite.
Yeah, AEW Dynamite hits 200 tonight.
Do anything special?
4 years running.
Yeah, having a triple threat match between Penta, John Moxley, and Trent.
Oh, yeah, that random. But it's not going to be any, like,
No, there's
guests
a 6-man tag. It's Bucks and Kenny versus Jeff, Jay, and Satnam Singh. It's kind of cool.
So, some matches rumored for All In is Bucks and FTR.
Hold on, while we're talking about Dynamite, so let's talk about the first ever Dynamite. We're
So-
200 matches, 200 shows in.
Does it say where it was?
It was in Boston.
Okay, the first episode, the first AEW televised episode was Boston,
Baston.
No, I'm sorry, Washington.
Washington, and then Boston, and then Philly. And then Pittsburgh after, I think. Or maybe it was
I
Pittsburgh.
know we caught it. Yeah, we got like the third or fourth show ever.
Yeah,
we saw
and
it.
then it
Yeah.
was like maybe Pittsburgh, then Philly. But
No, I think it's Washington.
Like we saw what
Yeah.
the first 3 years they came to Philly. We saw. We missed the last one.
this
Yeah, it was
past
at the
one,
Capital One Arena.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it opened with Cody and Sammy Guevara. Think back, nobody knew who Sammy Guevara was. That's when he was coming out with the panda head.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We liked his ability. I mean,
Yeah, I didn't know who he was.
I popped for Cody.
And that's when Cody was feuding with Jericho.
Yeah. I popped for a song more than anything. But.
Then we got Brandon Cutler versus Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Oh God.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
He's a
Yeah.
curtain jerk match.
Cutler should hold on to that.
Yeah.
I'm guessing MJF went over.
Yes. Then we had what now would be a main event, Adam Page and Pac.
Oh yeah.
Because remember, Pac attacked him at the press conference, the full gear.
Yeah, yes.
Then we got the women's championship match. This was the first ever women's title.
I didn't know who Hangman was
Rio
at the time.
I knew of him from just ROH and stuff. Rio versus Nyla Rose, and
How did-
Rio was the first.
They just picked two random.
No, it says there was a tournament. I think.
How the hell did they do a tournament before their first TV?
Well, they did have All In, All Out, whatever it was.
was all in.
was it
Double or Nothing.
their
Or something.
Jericho cruise before
And they also
that?
had the Jericho Cruise before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Rio won, obviously.
I didn't know who Nyla Rose was, and you were the one who pointed out that she's trans or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea, and that's cool. I'm not,
Yeah. So,
She was
and then
the
we went to
second.
the main event, which was the Elite, Bucks and Kenny, versus Jericho and Mystery Tag. And it happened to be LAX / Pride and Powerful.
Yeah.
Santana Ortiz.
I wish I remember that more, because I don't remember. Like, I remember seeing the Bucks. I don't remember Kenny.
So this is where Moxley showed up halfway through the match and attacked Kenny. And then, so we kind of thought that was the big, nothing else was going
That's
to
a
come from
DDT
that.
through that glass table. Was that, or was that the next week?
Oh,
No, that was the next week.
Double or Nothing was before actual TV, right?
I think so,
Because
yeah.
Mox debuted at Double or Nothing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He DDT.
And that one-
On the chip.
The one at his house that I don't remember.
Yeah,
That's all
that
that-
had
wasn't
nothing to do with
AEW.
this.
That's not-
absolutely nothing to do with it. You're bringing up something that has nothing to do with what we're talking
All right,
about.
so all right.
And then we saw the debut of Hager, and we saw the formation of the Inner Circle with Hager, Santana Ortiz, Jericho, and Sammy Guevara,
Which was almost
who
a-
was a huge face that opening night.
Which was almost the Pinnacle. It was almost named the Pinnacle.
Oh yeah, right.
And now what? This is Santana that's gone, or Ortiz?
Apparently they're both back.
Yeah.
They're both
They
back
have
now.
reconciled and are
So-
back.
Oh,
On the roster, they're listed as Proud and Power.
Pride and Powerful.
Yeah.
but they're not with any groups anymore.
They're not even. They haven't even been shown on TV, but they are back.
Yeah.
They are on the roster and apparently, supposedly, have reconciled whatever
Oh, good.
problems they had.
Are they cool with Eddie Kingston still? Or?
Well, I think I mean if what was said before was true, it was probably Eddie coming together with them and getting them to
Oh, good.
patch shit up.
Good.
I'm proud for Eddie of the NWA or New Japan Strong.
Yeah.
New Japan Strong. TV.
I think Eddie Kingston is that unsung guy. I know you guys didn't really know him. I had heard of him. I've seen a couple matches, but he seems like a respectable person. He respects the wrestling he respects, and he doesn't respect the Jerichos of it. Although he probably actually does respect Jericho's wrestling ability. The entertainment of it is not what he goes for. He's a strong style guy. That's what he wants. That's what he likes.
So you probably wouldn't do well if he went north, as they say.
I don't really
Or
think
he has
that would
to
be a goal for
do
him.
comedy skits.
I mean, look
and-
at the lineup he's had. When someone somewhere said, "Hey, we're gonna book you your dream matches. What do you want?" And that's when he got all those New Japan matches. His dream is not to wrestle Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Those aren't.
Yeah.
He wants those New Japan guys. That's
don't-
what he wants.
I don't think his style matches WWE anyway.
I mean,
He's
it's-
not
I mean,
a wrestler.
He'd have to be
Like something like it was said when Sasha left. Not everybody's dream is to go to WWE. Doesn't have to be your end goal.
Yeah. I mean, the Elite just re-signed with a
Well, they didn't re-sign. They signed contract extensions.
extensions. Yeah. And they were rumored to go to WWE, but I mean, they probably see that they don't give a shit about Cody.
I
I mean, Cody
in the
came
long
back
term,
a main eventer, big
he
deal.
is, and he still is.
When he was there the first time, he was Stardust.
But at Mania was the time.
That's what you think.
I don't know.
This is long term now, buddy.
Are they going to care as much when he finally gets?
They didn't turn him into Stardust, so they care somewhat.
He didn't fall back down the card.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
go
right. He's
from
not in the SummerSlam Battle
Seth
Royal.
is your first feud, then Roman, then Brock. I mean, you're at the top.
Yeah,
So
I don't think. I mean, Eddie Kingston's not really like. I know Vince isn't in charge, but he's not a Vince body type. He's sort of like a chubby guy. He's not like a Batista guy. Eddie Kingston.
so Kevin Owens, Samoa
yeah,
Joe.
Kevin Owens. Yeah.
I'm saying, but he doesn't have a lot of them.
I don't think I don't see like I'm not excited about Kingston. I'm just like, oh, cool, Eddie. You know.
I am. I think he gives a good match every time.
So predictions for SummerSlam.
My prediction is that I turn it off before the end if Roman and Jay don't go on last.
Yeah. That's it.
That's my only prediction.
I think
I
Roman,
think Jay takes it. That's all I'm giving a prediction of. I think
still
it's
say
Jey
Roman
Uso's
keeps
time.
it.
I think it's Jey Uso's time. They got to do it.
I don't think so. I think they want to have Roman beat that milestone.
Nah, Jey Uso.
He's past Punk, right?
It's main event Jay.
He's like third or second from.
Well, Hogan had it for like 4 years, and Bruno had it for like 7.
Punk didn't have it for 3 years.
Yeah, he passed Punk after the year.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Punk had it for like 400
He's had
days,
it
yeah.
since COVID.
Yeah, he came back during COVID. That's when he came back against
His
the Fiend.
fake leukemia bullshit.
The Fiend and
It's all the work.
Yeah.
I think Roman keeps it. I think Cody wins.
I think Jay keeps it. I think Cody wins, and I think Seth Rollins keeps it. I think Seth Rollins beats Finn, but he doesn't walk away the champion.
And Judgment Day breaks up.
Well,
At least Priest
Judgment
and
Day
Finn.
doesn't break up. Why does Judgment Day have to break up?
They don't have to, but
Exactly.
You can't break up Dom, Rhea.
if Finn and
yeah.
Priest, so one of them gets kicked
Priest
out.
is the
early.
new leader.
Yeah.
Bring in Ciampa.
JD
Bring in.
whatever.
No. he
Bring in
doesn't-
No,
Finn
because he's
lookalike.
Finn's boy,
No,
JD
Finn,
McDonough.
yeah, right. That's what Finn can get as his partner to take them on. But bring in Ciampa.
Ooh, get
Maybe
a
another guy.
DIY together.
Not in no. Just Ciampa, because he fits that psycho thing. He's fixed that darkness.
Blackheart.
Or maybe Bray takes over the Judgment Day.
What's Bray been doing?
I don't know. I never know.
I hope Shayna wins.
I don't care.
I hope anybody but Charlotte wins.
I hope Shayna wins too. I hope Asuka. I like Asuka. So.
Yeah, anybody but Charlotte.
Yeah.
And
Logan Paul wins.
Gunther or Drew, I don't care. I like both.
Don't care. It's got to be Gunther. You got to give him that title reign. That huge.
And Ricochet and Logan Paul, I don't care either way. I like them both.
I think Logan Paul wins.
I don't think Ricochet loses anything by losing.
No.
But Logan Paul.
No, because neither of them lose anything by losing. But it's
Logan Paul's
they're going to go
part-time,
out there and
so.
do a bunch of cool shit.
They're going to do
That's what it is. That's what
Spots.
this is for.
They're going to fly around
It's
the
for
ring.
some cool shit.
Yeah.
It's what my stepson wants to see. He doesn't like wrestling, but if he was down here when Logan Paul is on and doing all the cool shit, he would watch it.
And I hope LA Knight wins the Battle Royal.
I don't. Well, you don't know
Yeah.
who's all in it.
Yes.
So September 16th is turning out to be a massive convention. Massive.
I know we're going to go with everybody. They're going to be in the parking lot, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to have to set up tables outside.
We're going to have a battle royal of who stays and who goes.
As we said earlier, just announced was Eric Bischoff, Marty Jannetty, and Gary Michael Capetta. Also, they announced. Can one of you look up who the Waffle Mania guest is? Because I think they were announcing that tonight as well.
No, I didn't see that.
But Waffle Mania is hosted by Kevin Kelly, and that is a chance for you, the fans, to have some pretty good breakfast and ask Legends questions. It's a Q&A with
Oh, yeah,
Legends.
RVD.
Oh, RVD. There you go. You can
RVD 's
ask
gonna be part of
RVD.
it.
You can ask who.
So it's Tony Atlas, Johnny Rods,
Yeah.
Bobby Fulton, and Rob Van Dam.
Last year was Demolition.
I care about one of those 4.
Tony Atlas.
Yes. I want to step on his face.
So you can meet Mark Henry for 40, 40, 60. Al Snow is 25, 25, 40. You can pre-order on our website. For Al, both dates are available, September 15th and September 16th. Also, as I mentioned before, Nation of Domination, all 4 members together for the first time since WWE.
Yes.
It's a rare opportunity. You do
But
not want
you're also getting another rare opportunity. You got Bill Alfonso, RVD, and Sabu in the same place.
Yeah, that's cool as hell.
Doing combos.
That's cool.
Also, Marty Jannetty was announced. We have Al Snow, new rockers.
Yeah. There's so many talent too. Kurt Angle.
X-Pac and Mark Henry in the same place. You got Mark and you got Mizark.
There's still more to be announced. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Got one Dudley boy.
Yeah.
Devon was announced.
Yeah.
surprised his kids aren't going to be there. They were just in Lancaster
Yeah.
last month or 2 months ago.
So we have a tiny little break in between events. Our next event is August 19th. It is the biggest show of the summer for Three Legacies. It's at the stadium in Lancaster, the Barnstormer Stadium. Outside, I've always enjoyed the stadium shows.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
I think it's happening rain or shine. Don't
Yep.
quote me on that, but Fandango,
Shannon Moore.
Shannon Moore. That's rare.
Pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Heath Slater, Rhino,
Yeah. By the way,
Delirious.
I'm proud of Al Snook because
no.
He's not there?
Oh,
I don't think so.
he will be if he accepts the challenge.
Oh,
Oh, for Smiley, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm proud of Al Snook because he's teaming up with.
Dango and Shannon Moore.
Yeah,
Yeah, very cool.
that's awesome, man. They're doing a Red Rose Rumble. Winner of the Rumble gets a future title shot. Kind of
Let's
like
go,
Money in the
Jason
Bank.
Blade.
Jason Blade was announced, so hopefully he wins that.
Oh, the finals of the tournament, right?
So it's Tarzan Duran against Bro Keller. I'm rooting for Bro. Nothing against Tarzan. I'm a bigger fan of Bro. And then August 20th, we'll probably be at GCW attending, not selling. It'll be our first GCW show. And then after that, it's the convention.
September
September
16th.
16th.
15th. Three Legacies.
September
16th
15th, yes.
is Legends of Hamburg and what's it? Homecoming? No, not Homecoming. What's the AXW called?
Battlefield X.
Battlefield X.
And then I'm excited for October. I don't know the exact date, but SWO, they're bringing in Matt
I think that's like the
Cardona.
15th or something like that.
Yeah. They're bringing in Matt Cardona. I'm excited for that. I'm going to mark out.
September 1st, you said the SmackDown's in Hershey.
Yes.
Oh,
No, we're not going to be there, but I mean,
yeah.
Yeah. It seems like every year they come to Hershey. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, we got a busy end of the year coming up. If you want your brand or your company to get out there more, reach out to us about a sponsorship. We have a couple different options for you. We don't have a banner currently because different place, but you can have your logo on the banner that goes to most of the shows that we attend. We will shout you out as well. Speaking of that, thank you to our sponsors for 2023, Rise Up Nutrition, Say Cheese, and Nitro Bar, all located on Penn Ave in West Reading. We will have figures, too, for Al Snow and Mark Henry. If you want some classic figures to get autographed, we will have them for sale. Al is bringing head. So
Oh, really?
if you
cool.
want some head, that's your chance. SummerSlam this weekend.
I did not know Tammy was going to be there.
All right.
Low hanging fruit.
SummerSlam, August 5th. Saturday. It's the Big Four. You got to watch it. I'm rooting for Roman. What's your predictions? Let us know down below. Go watch our vlog. Pretty cool. I'm still new at it, so don't judge me too hard. But yeah, so I'm not sure what's happening next week. Just know it'll be fun. See you next week.
Later.
that was my ears sweat.
Yeah.